Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. This is going to be the love reading for Libra for the month of May 2019. And we're going to get right into it. We're going to start off with the romance angels this time. And then we'll do the reading with the traditional Rider-Waite deck. And then we'll do clarifiers with the Thoth deck. Alright? So, without further delay, I've already been meditating on the cards and shuffling them for quite some times, Libra. Libras, love Libras, air sign, born at the end of September up to October 20th. I love Libras. A lot of my best friends have always been Libras. A lot of writers are Libras. They have a gift of gab. They have the gift for writing, a great gift for writing, reading, a love of writing and reading books. Sign of the scales. Oop, something's jumping out. It's not flipped though. Alright. Yeah, the cards were sticky earlier when I was meditating on you guys. And let's see, we're going to throw 2 cards out for the romance angels. Shows what we need to know for Libra for May 2019. Oh, there we go. Engagement. Okay, let's get one more out. Wow, engagement. Beautiful. And the next one. Let go of control issues. Go of control issues. Engagement, let go of control issues. So here we are. That's where we're starting off with. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So those are the 2 energies we got going for from the romance angels. We'll clarify that through the reading, all right? Clarify those through the reading. Let's see now. What's going on for Libras? May 2019. Love. Those who have it, do they want to keep it? Those who are single and looking, how will they find it? Let's give them a good clear reading. Oh. Choices. Flyer. 7 of Cups. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. 7 of Cups. So you have choices this month, Libra. Lots of choices. Let's see what the cards say. Interesting. I always love flyers. Extra cards that come out. It's when the energies, you know, the messages coming in have something extra to say. So 7 of Cups will clarify that too. Here we go, Libra. Strength. 2 of Cups. Soulmate energy. Queen of Pentacles. Wonderful. Knight of Wands, Judgment, 2 of Wands, King of Wands, 8 of Discs, and the Tower. Wow, at the bottom of the deck we have 8 of Swords. All right, 8 of Swords. Being stuck, nowhere to turn. You've tried everything, nothing's working. That's it. Now you're stuck there, right? A prisoner of your own kind of doing in a way, you know, caged in by your own kind of words. Sometimes this can be definitely, you know, hanging yourself by your own rope. She's surrounded by swords, but these swords of her own making, right? Interesting. So that could be letting go of control issues, right? Control issues sometimes can get us in a situation like this when we try to exert too much control. We end up finding that we have absolutely none. All right. Wow, Libra. So strength coming out the gate. Strength, beautiful card. Talks about getting over the ego. Definitely ascending. This is the card for Leo. So some of you guys are dealing with the Leo energy. This is the 8th card in the major arcana. You know, she has control of the line. The line are our more baser emotions. It's our ego. So it's controlling the animal inside of us. The, you know, the pettiness that we all have, you know, that's more to do with that animal side. Jealousies, enviousness, feeling, you know, vibrating at a lower energy when you try to control those type of emotions that we all have, right? We all have those emotions, but when we learn to integrate them and control them and understand where they come from, that's when we get to a point of the 8, which is the strength card, right? So Leo energy, 2 of Cups coming in. So definitely some of you are dealing with soulmate energy, right? Soulmate energy, twin flames. You found the love of your life. And it's definitely, and it's come on the back of the strength card. So you Libras have definitely, the strength card kept coming up in my pre-meditations as well. So this is for you Libras who've definitely done a lot of work. This has to do with this let go of control issues. Definitely control issues are Leo. So letting go of that, letting in that twin flames energy. It's beautiful. Queen of Pentacles. I think that this could be you, Libra. All right, some of you, Queen of Pentacles, I love this card. She's definitely, she's the queen of, she's made all of that abundance. She's sitting in, she's come from a barren wasteland, and now she's sitting in the garden because of all the blood, sweat, and tears and the work that she's put in, right? So Queen of Pentacles talks about the fruits of your labor, right? Seeing the fruits of your labor manifest. So this is great for you guys. In May, you're definitely going to have a beautiful month in love. A really beautiful month in love. Some of you guys are going to have a new opportunity. Definitely, this Knight of Wands are going to come in. Definitely, some of you, your relationship is going to ascend to a higher level. Judgment is coming. Judgment can be clearing out some karmic energy. It just could mean that you guys are going through a period where you're really like doing some soul searching. But this is good. You know, judgment happens when you have an engagement. You think about that, right? So judgment is coming through, but I don't see it as a bad thing. I see it as a good thing. It could be that some of you guys are making major decisions about where you want to be. This is definitely action. I mean, you guys, some of you Libras are going to possibly be getting engaged and moving, traveling, living in another country, right? Definite excellent energy around this. Really excellent. The Knight of Wands coming in. That's definitely a change, inspiration. It's definitely movement, right? A new project. Definitely can be a sign of traveling. I believe some of you guys this is the month. This is a really good love month for you guys. You may be getting engaged. It's definitely a fast month. For those of you who have just met somebody, it's going to be a lot of fast movement. The relationship is going to go forward quite quickly. There will be a very serious period with this judgment, but I think that's going to be some soul searching on your part to be sure that, you know, this is what you want because it's moving so fast, right? You've got down here also the King of Wands. A lot of wands, a lot of fire, a lot of passion. Some of you guys might be dealing with some fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? King of Wands wouldn't surprise me because Libras go really well with fire signs, obviously. King of Wands, right? So this is a man of action, a man of decision, someone who's in charge, right? Who knows exactly what they're doing. They're true in their aim when they're making a decision, especially if they're making a decision for career or on a project or something like that. Their aim is true, right? They know what they're doing and they follow through. Right, King of Wands is definitely a man or a person who follows through with what they're doing, and it has a sorry about that, folks. My camera just died on me for a second, and I had to turn it on, turn it off, and everything. So, okay, we were on the King of Wands, right? And I was talking about this is perhaps your love interest coming in. This could be the person you're already involved with, or somebody coming in. Someone who's very industrious, who's very notable in their field, who's good at what they do, and who has a very impeccable integrity as well, right? Known for getting things done. And also you have works here. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Discs, right? It talks about putting the work in, being, you know, continuing, you know, just steadfast, you know, pumping it out, pushing through, persevering, right? So there's work coming in on in terms on your material level, in terms of your job, your abundance, your ability to make a living and that type of thing, your lifestyle, right? So there's hard work to come, right? right? But it's okay. There's a Tower moment, though, coming for you. And this is interesting because you have all of this movement, all of this new movement, right? Starting off on a new journey. There's a new offering coming in, a passionate offering coming in. I think this is what it's talking about with engagement. Some of you guys may be getting engaged, right? Your love is definitely, your love life, those of you who are involved, is really ascending to another level. We're talking about possibly traveling, moving to another country, right? Making big decisions. And then there's the Tower, right? And the Tower moment comes also. We have here, this was the flyer card, decisions, right? Other decisions coming through. So I wonder, you Libras, there's going to come a time in May, all of this action is happening, and then I think suddenly there may just come another option maybe thrown in, and it's going to throw you, it may throw you for a loop, right? It may throw you for a loop. It may turn everything you thought was happening upside down, right? You might not be sure of what to do in that scenario, okay? Be on the lookout for it, all right? Let's get some clarifiers from the Thoth deck. That's interesting. We need to clarify to us that Tower. We want to know what's going on, especially, and Judgment, Knight of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Let's get some clarifiers on what's going on. There's so much wand energy. You know, wands is fire energy, lots of fire energy, motion, action, oops, new projects. Wow, these cards are on fire too. They're so like, they've been like this all night for me with Libra. All right, show me. Give me a clear message. Going on with Libras. It's a lot of fire energy. Alright, let's see. Wow, Emperor out the gate. More fire. Defeat. Five of Swords. Interesting. The Tower again. Prince of Discs. Change. And the Hermit. Wow, interesting. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Cups coming in with an offering of love. Another offering of love. Another Knight coming in with an offering of love. Interesting, interesting. Well, you came out the clarifiers up here. Emperor. Aries energy. Right? Aries energy. Similar to the King of Wands down here. Right? Talking about establishing. You know, establishing yourself, establishing your life, leadership, taking leadership, right? It's interesting for this to come over the Strength card. It could be that you Libras, right, are taking more of a stance, right, in your relationship. You're taking leadership. Perhaps you're wanting to make the relation. Obviously, this is what I'm saying earlier about the relationship. Your relationship's transcending, going up to a higher level. It looks like here as well, you really want to, ground it. It talks about that as well. The Emperor is grounded. He's has a strong foundation, right? Seems as though like some of you want to take the relationship perhaps to that level of marriage. Again, engagement, a firm grounding to grow from there, to grow your empire from there. That's what the Emperor does. So there's definitely that energy of kind of like wanting to take control, but then we have let go of control issues, and you've got the Five of Wands here, which is defeat. So it could be that some of you Libras, right? Some of you Libras might need to let go of some of that energy of wanting to control the relationship too much. Right? That's the challenge as well with the Strength card. I challenge our egos a bit, right? Let's not be too controlling. There may be defeat in it, right? This is the Tower moment. So everything's been going great in your relationships. But if you don't let go of some of your control issues, it could be that you have a Tower moment. Because sometimes when we read these cards, we see like all this great, right? We see this great opportunity coming forward, right? But that only happens if all of the energies and all of the actions that you employ and everyone else employs around are conducive to that, right? I mean, the outcome can always change based on you. And so we have the Tower moment here, and it looks like this reading is like kind of like challenging you that, look, you can have this. You can have engagement. You can have the marriage. You have Two of Cups. You can have that. You can take it to the next level, but you have to let go of control issues in order for it to get there, right? You're going to have to let go of your control issues in order for it to get there. There's a Tower moment coming up where you're going to realize that, you know, you may, everything you've worked for, you may find it slipping through your hands, and then you're going to realize, wait a minute, it's because I'm trying to control too much. There's a judgment coming through. It could be that somebody's judging someone too much. Could be you, Libra. Could be somebody's judging you too much, right? This is definitely, you know, for you Libras who are in a relationship where the relationship is doing well, but it could be, you know, it's in danger of being turned upside down. For the Tower to show up twice, the Tower is shown up here and down here. So this is what I'm talking about. It could be some of the judgment as well. Within the relationship, somebody is the Prince of Discs. Somebody's trying hard. Somebody's already trying hard. Somebody's doing well. They're doing the best they can. It could be that one of you two in a relationship might be trying and the other one's not giving them enough credit. You know, you guys are working towards something. Maybe it's a little bit uneven. That could be some of the energy as well. But there's definitely some judgment going on between the two of you. You do have an opportunity though, right? You do have an opportunity. This could be for you guys who are, you know, for people who are not married, but want to take it to the engagement level, right? Knight of Wands, change down here, right? This is a challenge for you, Libra, to change. You must change, you know, change your ways. This is definitely for you guys out there who've been having, you know, you have a wonderful relationship, but there's this one issue, and the issue is that you're just too controlling. Or someone in the relationship is too controlling. Either it's you or it's the other person. Of course, these energies can always be vice versa, Libra, right? But someone in the relationship is too controlling, right? And it's pushing the other person away. And rather than having this moment where you guys could be traveling together and moving forward together in the project, you find yourselves separating. And here's the Tower moment. Everything's turned on its head, right? So there's a couple times the Tower shows up. There's a couple times where you could be losing control of this relationship. But it has all of the elements of a wonderful union because you have the Two of Cups here. This is soulmate energy. And Queen of Pentacles, I feel like this is you, though, Libra, Queen of Pentacles. You've worked really hard here as well. It could be because of that. It could be because you worked so hard, right? Some of you Libras, you know, it might be that you worked really hard. You came from a really messed up place where you had other relationships that really did you dirty. You know, they left you in a very, perhaps you had relationships you came out of that left you financially strapped. And so you really had to work hard to get yourself back to a lifestyle and a level that you're happy with and that, you know, you're satisfied with, right? And so now you have these control issues. And is your present relationship, right? And you don't want to lose that. But those control issues, you know, maybe that's baggage. Some of that could be baggage from your previous relationships and you're bringing it into your new relationship. There's this judgment coming in and we don't know why. Like, what's the judgment for? Everything seems to be going well. Someone's definitely, so you definitely worked on yourself, Libra, right? But don't forget the baggage. Baggage can show up when you have new relationships and you try to exert unnecessary control in those relationships. and there's your warning, right? Let go of control issues. Sorry, I hope my camera focuses on that, okay? Let go of control issues. So, definitely a challenge. Remember, this also can be sometimes of our own doing. How is she bound? Has she been bound of her own doing? Is she bound now because she's been trying to control too much? There's going to be some inspiration coming in this month that's going to help you figure this out as well. You're going to see the light like, oh, okay, you know, I'm going to change, and it's got to end, right? You've got to put that change in place. Two of Discs talks about, physical, tangible change, like real, not just a decision to make a change, but actually changing, talking differently, acting differently, treating your partner differently, doing things differently. All right. And then remember, this could be vice versa. So this could be your partner as well, who's been just too controlling, and you've been trying to work on this relationship and it's been going wonderfully, but it's just been so, this partner is just, their control issues, right? It's just forcing you, you know, pushing you away, wanting you to be the hermit, right? Wanting you to leave. And it's like, wow, I can't believe this wonderful relationship is actually going to crumble because of this one issue, which is that they just can't, you know, let go. Right? And the best way forward with something like that is to communicate. Obviously, it's to communicate, but there's going to be some other people coming in. This could be your partner. This could also be somebody else coming in to help you guys work through this. A friend. Or it could be just someone that you come across that just, you know, you have some kind of interaction with, and they kind of help you see the light and see how things could be different. It could be you come across another couple, or another person who has a similar relationship, and they found a way to get through it, and that inspiration has made you realize, oh, we can change, and you try to work on it, okay? You keep working towards it. All right, so this is a pretty specific reading for you guys, Libra, this month, you know. You guys have a wonderful relationship. Some of you guys are going to be getting engaged, right? But there's just this one little issue that you need to deal with, and that's control. Whoever in the relationship is having the control issues for you, that's possibly blocking this engagement or making it difficult to manifest, you need to deal with it. And then some of you, of course, who, you know, for those of you who do deal with this, you're still going to have a tower moment because things are going to really change, especially if you are getting engaged. There's movement, there's travel. Tower moments aren't always bad. You know, I think they're good, in fact. I don't think they're ever bad. They're just like changes, total disruptions to what we're used to, right? Disruptions to our beliefs, what we thought is possible, what we thought we could do, what we thought was possible for us, the things we believe in, our life, change in a very significant way that can really, that is manifests itself physically, right? Spiritually, emotionally. And that can be an engagement and movement, or moving to another country, right? But remember, right, underneath of all of this, definitely there's some deep love. There's deep love. Libras, you've worked very hard for everything you have. You have a right to want to protect it, right? But just let go. Don't try to be too controlling. Hermit also is a card of the sage, wisdom, you know. Talk to someone who may be older. This can also be advice, you know, an admonishment for you to speak to someone who's older, who's been there, who can help you through this. It isn't always leaving and being on your own. This can also be seeking out sage advice, teachings, you know, advice from your elders, advice from somebody you think is wise in these areas, right? And the tower moment can come as well, that when you change, when this change happens and you guys realize with one or either of you in the relationship do learn to let go, the tower moment can now also transmute that energy into rather than being a moment where you guys may have done broken up, but a moment where your relationship is completely transcended and changed because you've let go of these control issues, and now you're having a tower moment in your relationship, allowing it to get to the point where you guys can really look at engagement, marriage, moving on to that next level of having a family. All right. So that's, you know, that's also a Tower moment. When you persevere through these problems in your relationship and your relationship transcends. I see love here for you guys. Look at this. At the bottom of the Thoth deck is Knight of Cups. And right underneath of that, Ace of Cups. Prince of Cups. Cups, cups, cups. There's a lot of love here, Libra. There's a lot of love here in this relationship. A lot of love. There's definitely an opportunity for this relationship to transcend and get to a beautiful level. You'll have to work through it. It's going to be work this month, but this month will be the month for it. The divine energies are behind you. There's a lot of passion, a lot of fire energy behind you. Okay, so you guys have everything you need. There's going to be choices to be made. But this is an exciting month for you guys who are definitely a reading for you. Those of you who have found somebody, whether you're starting a relationship or you're in a relationship and you wanted to get to the next level. Okay, folks? So check out my mid-month reading for May. I will be releasing that in about 7 to 10 days into the month. That'll be the love check-in for Libra. And if any of this resonated with you, or if any part of this you recognize in your relationship, please comment below, send questions, comments. I do reply to all of them. And some of the readings that have gotten a lot of comments, I will check in. I'm considering doing like another check-in with that, another deeper look. So maybe, you know, if there's a lot of people who comment and they feel like, wow, we could really use a deeper insight on this, and then I'll do another video on it, okay? So for right now, thank you so much. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And for now, I'll just have to say thank you and good night.